Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Smart Studies. Today, also, we are learning Science Part 3. So, we are starting with a small intestine. I hope until this is clear. So, let's move to the small intestine. I'll be doing a video of your doubts and clearing your doubts, so you can comment your doubts in the comment box. Now let's move to the small intestine. So in the small intestine, digestion of food gets completed. It is the longest part of the alimentary canal. It's approximately 6 meters in length and is arranged in coils. Okay, it is a tubular shape and has three main parts, which is duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. The semi-digested food received from stomach gets digested in the small intestine with the help of digestive juices secreted by the liver and pancreas. Pancreas is also an organ which secrete the juice called pancreatic juice, and liver also secrete juice which is bile juice. We'll learn more about it. Now we can focus on small intestine. Okay, now you know why it was named as small intestine, because of its diameter. Okay, in length it is approximately 6 meters than the it is longer than the large intestine, but it is named as small intestine because of its diameter. Clear? Now in the small intestine have three main parts, which is duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. These are the main three parts of small intestine. And the digestion start from the mouth. Which all the parts do digestion happen? Mouth, stomach, and small intestine. Only these three parts, and after these three parts the digestion gets over. And remember that there is no digestion taking place at esophagus. It is only used to transport food from mouth to stomach. Okay, uh, so the semi-digested food gets digested in the small intestine with the help of the digestive juices. Okay, in small intestine the semi-digested food also gets what it also gets. Do you remember how stomach was doing digestion using muscular churning and hydrochloric acid, also enzymes? Okay, now it is done by two juices from liver and pancreas. So the digestion happen in mouth using what all? Yes, I mean like teeth, tongue, and saliva. Now let's move to the next one. Digestive system, liver and pancreas. So liver is a gland present on the right side of the upper abdomen. So in our stomach, liver is in the right side of the upper abdomen. So it is in reddish brown in color. Okay, it secretes the juice named as bile juice. What is the juice that is secreted by liver? Bile juice. You have to note down that. And it is the largest gland in the body. Bile juice is secreted from the liver, is stored in a sac called. So the bile juice is secreted from the liver, and it is stored using gallbladder. It is also an small organ which is gallbladder. Bile juice breaks down digested juices, then further break these particles into fatty acid and glycerol. So bile juices break down the fats into fatty acids and glycerol. So we get fat into fatty acid and glycerol, also carbohydrates into simple sugar, and protein into amino acids. I hope it is clear. So how do we get get these? By using a special enzymes in the stomach. Okay, now we'll move to the absorption. After complete digestion, the soluble of food gets absorbed in the small intestine through minute. So how do it get absorbed? Using a finger-like projector called villi. There is a finger-like projector in the small intestine. So what do it do? It increases the surface of the small intestine so the food can pass through the small intestine faster. So the food get absorbed in minutes using this small intestine. It is present in the inner line of the small intestine. Okay, the villi are richly supplied with blood vessels or capillaries. Okay, it is richly supplied with the blood vessels. You can think of blood vessels, that is better. These villi increase the surface of the small intestine for absorption of the food, also called as wall of small intestine, and have numerous folds that increase the surface of absorption. Next one is assimilation. Do you remember I told assimilation means using the nutrients for energy growth and development. Okay, the absorbed nutrients are then carried to different part of the body through the blood circulatory system for utilization or product of energy or even storage. Glucose on combining with oxygen inhaled through the respiratory system release energy. Fatty acid and glycerol are stored in the body under the skin and are skin as energy reserves. Amino acids are utilized for growth and repair of the body. So we know that fat is made into fatty acids and glycerol. Okay, it is stored under the skin and it is used for energy. While protein, which is converted into amino acids, are utilized for growth and repair of the body. So next is large intestine. The undigested and the unabsorbed food is passed to the large intestine. So now the undigested food is going through the large intestine, and it is 1.5 meter long tube that absorbed water and necessary salt from undigested food. So now I have to tell an important thing, that the small intestine is named as small intestine because of its diameter is small. That means the width is small, and but the large intestine is having high width. So because of its diameter, it is named as large intestine. The small intestine having 6 meter, but large intestine is having only 1.5 meter. Okay, you have to remember these two statements. And in large intestines take the necessary water and salts that is needed, and the remaining part of the food is pushed into rectum. It takes some water and it takes also some salt as needed, and then it give the faces or the remaining food into rectum. Rectum is also a special organ. I already talked about a rectum in the before classes, where you can store the face, and you can remove it when intentionally. You cannot it cannot be automatically removed. Okay, the solid waste is stored in the rectum in the form of feces and expelled from the body through face, and is by process called defecation. So what is defecation? Defecation means it is a process of expelling feces from the body through anus. That is defecation. In anus is a small hole through where the the feces can expel through. So I hope this is clear. Now let's move to a small topic, and then we can end our chapter. That is nutrition process in amoeba. Amoeba, I hope do you remember I told in part 1 in the ingestion that amoeba is a small parasite. This amoeba is using holozoic nutrition. You know, holozoic nutrition means the nutrition in these steps. Okay, these steps, which is ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and egestion. So amoeba, the small parasite, is even using this process. So look how this picture. Amoeba is a single-celled microscopic organism. We cannot see with our naked eyes, and it is a microscope, and it is a single-celled organism, and you can see that the food is first picture. You can see that the food is there and the amoeba is also there, and the second picture amoeba is there is a small hands coming through. That small hand is called as pseudopodia, and it is slowly captured it and it slowly digested it. Okay, so that is all about this chapter. I hope you are clear with this chapter. If you have any doubt, don't forget to comment in the comment box. I'll be uh, posting a video based on your doubts and all, and also I'll be posting the important questions. So that's all for today. So see you on another day. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. So this is the last part of this chapter. Okay, now we'll be continuing on another subject. So thank you all for watching this video. Bye.